My room is once again a mess, so ignore that. But I have a test coming up in a couple of hours. So, but I saw several people making these videos, and so I thought I would make one because I don't want to study. So it's the hashtag Dear Me thing, which I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's like, give your younger self some advice that you wish you could have given your younger self. Give your younger self advice. So there was a lot of things that I wish I could have told my younger self because I was I was just a mess. But Lindsay and Leanne, you guys didn't really know me in middle school. Sierra did. But in middle school, I was like so quiet. Like I literally did not talk to anybody. I mean, you guys saw how quiet I was in like high school, and middle school was even worse. Like 7th grade was like the worst it was just awful. So I guess if I could give myself some advice, one thing would be to not be so afraid to talk to people. And I know I'm still afraid of talking to people. I have a hard time like meeting new people, but I've gotten a lot better at it. Like literally in 7th grade one time I got so nervous. I was literally like shaking from the adrenaline. Like I couldn't stop myself from shaking. Like it just made me very uncomfortable to talk to people, and it didn't help that I was made fun of, but I'm getting better at it. I still need to take this advice currently, but I don't feel like it should be as big of a deal as I was making it out to be, because like I don't feel like the people are that different from me, and they're not going to judge me for talking to them, and they're not gonna think I'm weird because I say hello. I know that now, but I didn't then. Some other advice I would give myself would be to not like have cared so much about what boys thought, because you guys know for the longest time I didn't have no boys were interested in me. I didn't get my first kiss. I didn't even hold hands with a boy until I was 17. And so I feel like having someone say that they liked me and attracted to me made me like dive head first, and I moved a lot faster than I should have, and I stayed with him for a lot longer than I should have because I felt like no one else was going to find me attractive, and I wasn't going to find anybody else that was better, and that was not good. Like I had very bad self-esteem, and I should have appreciated myself more and known that I didn't deserve that. And oh god, I feel like I'm about to cry. I don't know why. But that's the advice that I would give myself. So if anyone is watching this, you give yourself more credit than you are now, because you're probably not giving yourself as much credit as you deserve. And don't be afraid to talk to people, or don't be afraid of people thinking that you're weird, because if they do think you're weird, screw them. Like there are lots of other people who won't think you're weird, and like I met you guys and you guys are great, and this is getting very sappy very fast. But and I feel like both these things are still things that I struggle with. Like I still very much get attached to people who show me affection quickly, and I still have trouble talking to people, but I feel like I've learned a lot, and if I had had that advice earlier, then maybe I would be doing better now. But that's, I guess, it. I hope this made some coherent sense, because like in my head it's perfect, and then when I try and get it to come out of my mouth, like I don't know what things I've said that are in my head and what things I haven't, but that's it. Just appreciate yourself. Know that you don't need a boy to make you happy, and know that people are not going to think they're weird if you talk to them. And I feel like I'm talking to myself now because these are all things that I need to do now. Because I do all these things still, but I'm getting better, hopefully. That's it. Bye.